Honestly, if you've been, it's up to y'all, but honestly, if you've been engaged for so long, what is the problem that you can't make that commitment?
5-year engagements aren't real engagements. Those are people shacking up together talking about getting married. 5-day engagements are a date that went crazy. The data says 6-month engagements on average lead to long-term marriage. There are exceptions. I'm just telling you the data says on average engagement for around 6 months has the highest probability of marriage success.
You know I love me some Dave because Dave always be spitting money. But and that I have to agree with it, y'all. Honestly, if you've been, it's up to y'all, but honestly, if you've been engaged for so long, what is the problem that you can't make that commitment? You really have to look at that. And then if you commit to that, then stick with it and don't let anybody else shake you because actually it's up to you and your life on what makes you happy. So Tira, I want to know, do you feel that marriage is still the goal or is the engagement ring now the real trophy?
I think that marriage is definitely the goal. If that's what you want. If that's what you want. Don't let, I would just say, don't let anybody put you in a situation that you don't want to be in where you got in there and you got tricked, right? This person, even though I'm sure you saw red flags, but you, let's just say you got in there and you was bamboozled, like, oh, I thought he was going to marry me, or I thought she was going to marry me, and she or he doesn't want to really marry me. I would just say really consider your time and what is that. If you know you want a certain thing, you should have that thing. Life is short. I always say, people are, I've really learned that in the last year that we don't really have time to play. We don't really have time to sit back and be like, we got time to get married. These are the days of your life. And so with that being said, don't let nobody bullshit you and waste